Now let's take a look at example 11. We want to find the derivative of this given function. So one thing that we want to first identify is what is the overall structure that's going on. And you'll see that we're computing some things inside, and then we're raising to an exponent of 20. So what we have here is a composition of functions. So we need to use the chain rule. One of the most difficult parts about using the chain rule is identifying what is that inside function, what is the outside function. So the inside function is what you would compute first. So if we were to compute a number here, plug in something for x and compute, we'd first combine these terms. We first compute this 4x cubed plus 15x squared. Then we take an exponent of 20. So our inside function is going to be 4x cubed plus 15x squared. Our outside function is just raising to an exponent. So if we want to write that out, well, our outside function, f of something, is that something to the 20th. And our inside function, g of x, is equal to 4x cubed plus 15x squared. So please pause the video at this point and review that chain rule formula, or rather the rule for computing a derivative of a composition. All right, so when you're ready, let's take a look. So to compute that derivative of a composition, we'd first take the derivative of that outside function, where within that function, we're sticking our g of x. So for us, the derivative we are going to compute is the derivative of the function, something to a power of 20. So that would be our power function. So our 20 comes down. Then we have in the exponent 20 minus 1. And now what we stick inside here is still that g of x function. So we still have 4x cubed plus 15x squared. And then now we multiply by the derivative of that inside function. So now we need to multiply by the derivative of 4x cubed plus 15x squared. So in our next step, let's clean things up a bit. So now we have 20 to the power of 4x cubed plus 15x squared to the 19th. And the derivative here, well, we just have a sum. Our function is just a sum. So I'm going to multiply, recall we're multiplying, so I'm going to use my parentheses, multiply by that derivative. Derivative of the first term is just 4 times 3x squared using the power rule, plus 15 times 2x, again using the power rule with x squared. So further cleaning things up, we just get 20 times 4x cubed plus 15x squared to the 19 times 4 times 3 is just 12x squared plus 15 times 2 is 30x. So for us, this is all that we need to do. We don't need to deal with further simplification here because again, our purpose in this lesson is to get comfortable with using our derivative rules. Once we've computed all derivatives in our work, then we are done with taking our derivative.